Next to me is the legendary R34, a car that was never brought to the United States, made famous by Fast and Furious, and something that brings a smile to every car enthusiast's face in the world. Today, I'm gonna show you all of the insane features of the R34, pop the hood, take it for a drive, and if this video gets 15,000 likes, I'll review the R32 as well. Under the hood of the R34 is the legendary motor, the RB26, a 2.6 liter straight six twin turbo that makes 276 horsepower. Only this GTR is anything but stock. It's got an N1 block, it's been stroked out to 2.8 liters, it's got an enormous Garrett turbo, and this car is capable of 1,200 horsepower to the wheels. This engine is actually a masterpiece. The attention to detail in this car is unbelievable. And if 1,200 horsepower to the wheels wasn't cool enough, it's got a sequential manual gearbox. I'm so excited to drive this thing. Before we take these cars out for a spin, and trust me, I want to immediately, let's fire both of them up and see what they sound like. The first insane feature of the R34 has to do with its rear wing. In modern times, we've got cars with active aerodynamics, adjustable spoilers, but I had no idea that in 1999, the R34 has an adjustable wing. Check this out. It's super easy to change the pitch, causing different levels of downforce, reducing drag on this car. All you have to do is loosen up a bolt here, loosen up one over here, and the wing itself can be adjusted manually with your hands. How crazy is that? One of the craziest features of the R34 is that in 1999, it actually had rear axle steering. That's right, this car had all-wheel steering in 1999. Porsche introduced that in 2014 in the Porsche Turbo, and that was revolutionary, yet this car had it back in the 90s. So what does that mean? Well, when you turn the front wheel at low speeds or in parking lots, you want more maneuverability, shorter turning radius, the rear wheels turn in the opposite direction by a few degrees from the front. Then at high speeds, they turn in the same direction as the fronts for more increased stability and performance at high speeds. It's pretty badass. The next insane feature of the R34 has to do with the headlights. For one, for a car made from 1999 to 2002, these are gorgeous modernized headlights. I mean, they look like aftermarket headlights, but these are OEM from the factory. But the coolest part about them is they're height adjustable. What does that mean? Well, check this out. In the interior, we've actually got a switch where I can change it from 0, 1, 2, 3 to change the height of the headlights up or down if you want some fine-tuned adjustments. The next crazy feature of the R34 GTR is its transmission. It came with a 6-speed Getrag transmission that's capable of holding 1,000 horsepower. How many cars do you guys know that the stock transmission can take 1,000 horsepower? Only this car, well, it makes 1,200 horsepower. So they've gotten rid of the Getrag and put one of the coolest transmissions you could possibly fit in any car, a sequential manual, and I cannot wait to drive it because I've never driven a sequential car, and it's right-hand drive, and I gotta shift with my left. It's gonna be interesting. Another one of the craziest features of the R34 GTR has to do with the display. Now on the stock car, it's got a 5.5-inch display that shows everything from G-force. There's a shift indicator light that you can set up and change when you want it to pop on. There's a lap timer. I mean, all this stuff in the late 90s, early 2000s, that's pretty wild. Now this car is not stock. Check this out. This is a C127 dash. This display is insane, pops up with GTR. Now we've got this massive control panel in the center console here. Anything from launch to anti-lag. I mean, look at that. The little diagrams on here. Nitrous, arm, boost. That is awesome. Go ahead and change the screen up here. Motec M150 ECU controlling the engine. All right, guys, enough talking. Let's freaking drive this thing. I can't believe it, guys. I am in the driver's seat now of an R34 GTR, thanks to Danny, the owner. And I'm about to drive this thing. pull it into first gear, and take off. Oh man. Easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So you've obviously put a crazy amount of work into this thing. Like, you've done everything. The interior is wild. There's Alcantara on the roof with red stitching. It's got a crazy ECU Motec setup. Why'd you put a sequential gearbox in it?
You're limited with the standard manual one.
Yeah.
You're pretty limited with it. And I think when we're going down the quarter mile, it's easier shifting. It goes in the G's.
Yeah.
Very simple. And it just sounds sick.
And so when you're at full throttle, you can pull it without clutch, right? Just
clutchless, smashing it even, downshifting, it does the blip. Just like that. Just like that.
Oh my god, the whine that the gearbox makes is like unbelievable. I could listen to that all day. So we've got a brand new N1 block that's been stroked out to 2.8 liters. So it's making about 580 horsepower to the wheels right now, but this thing can make 1200 on the kill tune once the engine is broken in. But even at 580 wheel in a light car, it takes a little bit for the turbo to spool. That's a big turbo.
The new G42.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been, no one's ran it yet, so we're the first ones to run it at the moment in the new setup.
This is gonna be wild.
So we're excited to see how it's gonna go when it's fully done. It's ready to go.
I just gotta say thanks so much, man. Like, driving an R34 in Australia, this is a pretty, and almost stalled it. This is a pretty unbelievable experience. Oh my gosh, the gear shifts in this thing are insane. We've got another GTR, an R32. Like I said, if this video gets 15,000 likes, we'll do a video on the R32. But this is what I love, guys, being out here. This guy's been a subscriber for a while, nicest person, offers up his baby. I mean, the amount of work that's been put into this thing is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been a long time in progress, man. It's
absolutely.
Been a progress, yeah.
Huge car enthusiast. We're bonding over everything. This is what the car world is all about, guys. That noise the transmission makes.
Yeah, the whine, it's unbelievable. You can't beat it.
Dude, I need a sequential in my car.
You can't beat it.
What's that setup cost? What is a sequential gearbox? Like, if I wanted to do that to my Supra?
I'm not too sure on the different cars, obviously. Probably different fit.
Yeah.
This one, with the carbon tail shaft, we upgraded and put a carbon fiber tail shaft.
Wow.
I think it was 22 to 24,000.
Okay.
All Australian. So we put the Motec M150 to control and talk to the sequential for the
yeah.
So even when you put your hand there to shift, he senses that your hand's there to cut off the throttle.
Oh,
so
no.
It's that high tech.
Where's the sensor? Up here?
Somewhere in the shifter. So if you go with your hand, it will just cut off the throttle. So that's how you do the clutch and shifting.
That is insane. The turbo takes a while, and it hits. We're limited to 6,000 RPMs right now. What's the red line when it's fully ready to go?
9.5 to 10,000.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
9.5 to 10,000.
10,000 RPM, 1,200 wheel horsepower. Now, he offered me to come back when this car is on kill tune, and we gotta do that. We gotta do that.
We're gonna go to Kurumandra Airport.
Yes.
Motive DVD, they do a runway thrash, it's called. So you can have this thing on full tune down the runway around the time.
That would be the coolest thing, man. Alright, we're gonna change the camera angle and show you guys what it's like to drive an R34 GTR.